The rise and fall of Naomi Osaka. Naomi Osaka burst onto the tennis scene with an explosive force, capturing our hearts and the top spot in the world rankings. Her ascent was nothing short of breathtaking. However, as the saying goes, success comes with challenges. For Osaka, the path to greatness proved treacherous. Setbacks and disappointments cast a shadow over her once blazing trajectory. Like a comet losing its brilliance, she has tumbled down the rankings. So, what exactly happened to Naomi Osaka? Let's dive into her roller coaster journey. Born in Choku, Osaka, Japan, Naomi Osaka's family made the bold move to Long Island, New York when she was just 3 years old. Inspired by the legendary Williams sisters, her dad decided to introduce her and her sister Mari to the world of tennis. Little did he know that this decision would ignite a fire within Naomi that would shape her destiny. From the tender age of 3, it was evident from the start that she was destined for greatness. Recognizing the need for better training opportunities, Osaka's family relocated to Florida when she was 8 years old. She immersed herself in intensive training at the Harold Solomon Academy and the Pro World Tennis Academy, laying the foundation for her future success. In September 2013, just before her 16th birthday, Osaka made her professional debut, rapidly climbing the global rankings and breaking into the top 250 by the season's end. By 2015, Naomi was already making waves on the international stage. She showed her dominance by clinching the top spot in the International Tennis Foundation's Kangaroo Cup in Japan and secured a stellar second place in the prestigious Surbiton Trophy in the UK. These victories opened doors for her to compete in legendary Grand Slam tournaments like Wimbledon and the US Open. The following year proved even more remarkable for Osaka, as she qualified for the Australian Open and cracked the top 50 WTA rankings. As the cherry on top of her exceptional season, she was honored with the prestigious WTA Newcomer of the Year award, cementing her status as one of the brightest talents in the sport. Astonishingly, within just 6 years of turning professional, Naomi Osaka achieved her ultimate goal, attaining the coveted title of World Number 1. But as we know, life is a series of highs and lows. The fall from grace can be as sudden as the rise to stardom, and for Naomi Osaka, the road took a sharp turn, leading her down a path of setbacks and challenges. The once glowing star dimmed, leaving us wondering what went wrong. What went wrong? Naomi Osaka's ascent to stardom seemed unstoppable, with her meteoric rise from a shy and quirky newcomer to an imperious champion. But the path to success took an unexpected turn on that fateful summer evening in 2018 when she faced her childhood idol, Serena Williams, in the US Open final. The match itself was intense, but it quickly turned into a controversy between Williams and the chair umpire, Carlos Ramos.
You owe me an apology. Say it. Say you're sorry.
The focus shifted away from Osaka's victory, leaving her in tears. In that bittersweet moment of lifting the trophy, she apologized to the crowd for having to endure such a chaotic ending. It was a heartbreaking scene that left us all wondering what toll this experience would take on the young athlete. Osaka went on to triumph at the 2019 Australian Open, proving her talent once again. But beneath the surface, something seemed amiss. Following her win, she took a break from her coach, Sasha Bayin, raising eyebrows and fueling speculation about the challenges she was facing. Although she managed to salvage the rest of the year with a strong finish, it was clear that something had shifted within her. The pandemic-induced shutdown further complicated matters as Osaka returned to a different world of tennis. Tournaments without spectators, strict health protocols, and societal unrest over social justice issues. She found herself drawn to activism, becoming a prominent figure protesting against predatory policing and using her platform to speak up for what she believed in. While Osaka continued to achieve remarkable victories, winning the 2020 US Open and another major tournament in Australia, the pressures began to mount. The spotlight on her intensified, accompanied by probing questions and the weight of newfound responsibilities. She was thrust into the unfamiliar territory of being a public figure, facing distractions that took a toll on her mental well-being. The breaking point came at the 2021 French Open when Osaka announced her decision to skip post-match press conferences, citing mental health concerns. This sparked a heated debate and drew attention to the importance of mental well-being in professional sports. Not long after, she took a sabbatical from the game to focus on her mental health. After taking a break from the game, Naomi Osaka's return to the tennis world hasn't been as smooth as she had hoped. As the calendar turned to 2022, Naomi Osaka carried a sense of renewed optimism with her. However, the tennis results she produced on the court continued to disappoint. It was puzzling and left fans and experts scratching their heads. The early exit at Roland Garros, where she fell in the first round to Amanda Anisimova, was particularly perplexing. While it's true that Anisimova had a higher ranking, seeing Osaka struggle in the early stages of tournaments was a stark contrast to the expectations that once surrounded her promising career. There were brief glimmers of hope when Osaka reached the final of the Miami Open in March. It seemed like a potential turning point, a sign of a revival. However, since then, her tournament appearances have been sparse, and her victories even more so. In fact, she only managed to secure 3 wins throughout last year, with 2 of them coming from completed matches and 1 via her opponent's retirement. This lackluster performance resulted in Osaka ending 2022 with a ranking of 41st in the world, far from where she once stood as a 4-time major champion and former world #1. To add another twist to her journey, earlier this year, Naomi Osaka made a surprising announcement that she was pregnant. As a result, she stated that she would be missing the entire 2023 tennis season. Today, Naomi Osaka stands at number 436 in the rankings, a far cry from her former position atop the tennis world. In fact, this is her lowest ranking position since 2014. Now, the big question is, can Naomi Osaka bounce back from her recent struggles? Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of tennis. A possible comeback? According to former tennis player Zina Garrison, it's definitely possible, but she stresses the importance of having the right support system around Osaka. It's all about finding that balance and having a team that can help her navigate through these challenges. But here's the thing that's raising some concerns. It seems like the infrastructure that Osaka once had in the world of tennis has disappeared. She went through a string of coaches, and her father has taken on the role of her guide. There's no sign of a supportive partner, and her involvement in the tennis community appears to be minimal. Former tennis player John McEnroe points out that to truly succeed in a career, you need to be fully immersed in the sport. It becomes a vital part of your life, even if you take occasional breaks. That deep connection is what sustains many players throughout their journey. While Osaka may be inspired by the Williams sisters, who have expanded their interests beyond tennis, it's important to note that she is not Serena Williams. Williams had a unique talent and unwavering confidence, making her love for competition evident. In contrast, Osaka's desire for competition has seemed less prominent in recent years. Osaka seems to be exploring various identities, which is common for someone in their youth. In 2022, Naomi Osaka expanded her horizons by venturing into audio-visual production with her company Hanakuma. She also launched her own sports management agency called Evolve and wrote her first comic book titled The Way Champs Play. Alongside her entrepreneurial pursuits, Osaka owns a skincare brand called Kinlo and serves as a brand ambassador for 12 companies, including Nike, MasterCard, Louis Vuitton, and Panasonic. She continues to be a vocal advocate for social issues such as the Black Lives Matter movement and is an open advocate for mental health, discussing topics like anxiety and depression. This public presence may contradict her self-professed shyness, highlighting her own confusion about her identity. Fortunately, it's not too late for Osaka to find a resolution regarding the role of tennis in her life. She has the potential to rediscover the joy and hunger for the game that may have diminished. Could Naomi Osaka have lost her interest in the sport? Let us know in the comment section below. If you loved this video, then you should check out this video showing on your screen. See you there.